guys, welcome back to the Realty, where we are dishing you the realty on all things life and real estate. Today, we thought we would talk about our best advice for first-time home buyers. Buying a home can be a pretty daunting task. So, especially as a first-time home buyer, you go into it like not knowing anything. But that's literally what we are here for, like to guide you through it. So, BRIE, why don't we start with you? Do you have any advice for a first-time home buyer?
Yeah, I think we can all agree. Pretty much the first step is kind of getting your ducks in order and meeting with a lender and working on that pre-approval. I think, around that way you just have an idea of where you're looking, price ranges, what's comfortable for you guys. We don't want you to be house poor, even though you really like this one house down the street, but we want you to be able to live comfortably and but have your dream house too. So I think that's number one.
Amy, how about you?
I would say when you find a couple of homes that you're looking at and you're out and about, I would say remember that no home's going to be 100%. So a good rule of thumb is to follow the 80-10-10 rule. And basically, if the home is 80% of what you're looking for, 10% of things that you can change, and 10% of what you can live for, it's the right home for you.
Agreed. Mary Beth?
That's perfect. Definitely agree with what Amy and BRIE said for sure, 100%. I would say that while an agent gets paid to do an awesome job, the client also has some responsibilities. And the biggest one for me that I have found is timeliness. Like, this isn't, especially in a market like this where homes are still going really fast, it's really important to communicate. We are busting our butt gladly for our clients, but it's really important for them to respond in a timely manner. Because chances are all of us are very busy right now, and we're here to help you. So if you want to move on a home, and we're doing our part, it's very important too for the client it's a team effort. We're in this together to make it run smoothly.
Agreed. Tessa, how about you?
Well, back to everybody's point. It's very critical to get that pre-approval first, because we can't even write an offer without it. A listing agent will not submit or accept our offer without that pre-approval. And it's a terrible thing when you are assuming and you're going to be looking at this price point, and then you go and get pre-approved. So we show houses at that price point, and then you get pre-approved and the lender runs all those fun numbers, and then you get a realistic mortgage payment, and you're like, oh, we better change our criteria. And that's that can be hard, because now you're going to be comparing to that higher home, and it's going to be very difficult to find a home that you're going to fall in love with that 80-10-10 rule.
Yeah.
What about you, Sam?
Y'all really covered the points. I mean, it really just comes down to getting all your ducks in a row and make sure that you're ready to hit the ground running, especially in this market where everything's moving at a very fast pace. And again, communication, you really have to be in sync with your realtor to, if that, perfect, quote unquote, 80-10-10, 80% perfect home does come on the market, you all need to be communicating and let's go look at that. Okay, is this okay? And a lot of people, I've written offers for clients where it was literally the first property that I showed them. And they always ask, is this too soon? Is this the right one? Well, it literally just comes down to, what are you feeling? Does this feel right to you? If it does feel right to you, then absolutely, this is the one. And in a market, especially in some towns, there is less inventory and you have less to pick from. So is it 80% perfect for you? And if it is, then this actually might be the one for you, because you can make those fixes, those improvements that will add value to your home in the end. So I guess that's my biggest tip. Anybody else have anything they want to cover?
I think picking your favorite realtor, I know, Mary Beth. Picking a realtor that you vibe with too, I think is important.
Yeah.
That has your same values. You know, first-time home buyers are really looking for education too. And I know that all of us love that piece of it. And I think the vibe with your realtor and just really asking around, looking for recommendations.
Oh yeah.
You know, things like that.
And also knowing that you are in control of the process. A lot of people think that we are in control of the process when we are literally just there to guide them through it. So, I mean, no, you are in control. We are just here to guide you through it. Like, we are just the brains. You guys are the ones, you're going to be living there. So, I mean, you're in control.
We kind of use the reference of being in an airplane and your agents are the pilot, and you would rather have a pilot who is going to inform you, okay, we have a little bit of turbulence coming up, this is how we can handle it, and this is what we're going to do about it. That's our job, to help you just through the process. Your job is to direct it, but it's much better when you have an agent who is going to be knowledge-based and share all the information with you, versus having a pilot just streaming through the process and not telling you about the turbulence, and then it does not feel like a fun process.
Yeah.
And it blows up in your face.
Mm-hmm.
I would say too, along a technical note, I work with a lot of first-time home buyers, and when we're out looking at homes, I always encourage them, bring a pad of paper and a pen. Write down all the things that you can think of about a house, what questions you have. I do the same thing, but they might have different questions. And then if it's a husband-wife combo or a partnership combo, whatever, they can look back at those and make notes on. Sometimes we'll see 8 houses on a Saturday, and it's like, which house was that? So it's really nice to be organized, and I think it's important for realtors to guide, especially their first-time home buyers who have no idea how the process works. Like BRIE was saying, and I think TESSA, all of you guys, the education piece is huge. Yeah. And don't be afraid to ask questions. That's what we're here for. You're not going to bug us,
Exactly. Yeah. And speaking of questions, if any of you have any questions that you want us to answer on this show, please feel free to let us know. We'd be happy to do a segment on those questions, as well as anything you want to see pop culture wise, like what we do in life or what shows we enjoy. Tiger King, I'm totally for that one, but it's fine. Anyway, thank you for watching this today's portion of the show. Be sure to tune back in at 4 p.m. tonight for the Diva Happy Hour. It's gonna be great. Don't want to miss it. Thank you guys.
Bye.
Bye.